In the morning when I rise, give me Jesus.
Good morning. Do you remember in Romans chapter 12, in verse 10 it says, "Be devoted to one another in brotherly love. Love fellow Christians. Give preference to one another in honor. Honor fellow believers." Because the truth is, the world doesn't like believing believers. Even religious people, even Christian religious people, do not like believing believers. And Paul said that pretty much. He said, "Pray for me as I go to Jerusalem. Pray that folks won't beat me up while I'm there, even the fellow Jews, because I believe on Jesus, and so I am bold when I carry my faith everywhere I go. But when I come to you, see, love fellow Christians, when I come to you, I'm going to need rest and restoration. I'm going to need you guys to love on me as I'm loving on you." See, that's what happens when the love of God is in the middle of a relationship. And so, love fellow believers and encourage them with honor because they need it, because the world doesn't like them. You've probably experienced that. Cheryl and I certainly have. Well, today we're in chapter 16 of Romans, and I'm going to read a lot. I'm going to read the first 16 verses, and I am going to stumble through a bunch of names. Please bear with me, because there's a big point that I want to make. Verse 1, "I commend to you our sister Phoebe, who is a servant of the church, which is at Chechia, that you receive her in the Lord in a manner worthy of the saints, and that you help her in whatever matter she may have need of help, for she herself has also been a helper to many, and of myself as well. Well, greet Prisca and Aquila, my fellow workers in Christ Jesus, who for my life risked their own necks, to whom not only do I give thanks, but also all the churches of the Gentiles. Also, greet the church that is in their house. And greet Epaenetus, my beloved, who is the first convert in Christ from Asia." That's pretty cool. "Greet Mary, who has worked hard for you. And greet Andronicus and Junius, my kinsmen and my fellow prisoners." Oh, Paul met them in prison because they were in prison for the Lord, "who are outstanding among the apostles, who also were in Christ even before me. Also, Ampliatus, the beloved in the Lord. Well, greet Urbanus and our fellow worker in Christ, and Stachys, my beloved. Greet Apelles, the approved in Christ. Greet those who are of the household of Aristobulus. Greet Herodion, my kinsman. Greet those of the house of Narcissus, who are in the Lord, and greet Tryphena and Tryphosa, workers in the Lord. Greet Persis, the beloved, who has worked hard in the Lord. Greet Rufus, a choice man in the Lord, and also his mother and mine. Greet Asinicus and Phlegon and Hermes and Patrobas and Hermas and the brethren with them. And greet Philologus and Julia, Nereus and his sister, and Olympus, and all the saints who are with them. Greet one another with a holy kiss. All the churches of Christ greet you." Okay, thanks for stumbling along with me. But look at this. "In the Lord in a manner worthy of the saints." She is a helper of many. They are workers in Christ Jesus. For my life, they risked their own lives. The very first convert in Asia. Oh, beloved, workers in the Lord. They are outstanding among the apostles, and they are all saints. Okay, why do I bore you with all these names? Because these are real people, and I want to be included in that list. Oh, how I want somebody to be saying something about me that says, I love Jesus with every cell of my body, with every step of my life. Because that's the truth. He is my life. So God bless you, who Jesus is your life as well. Oh, God bless these who went before us. Can't wait to meet them in the kingdom. I look forward to being with you tomorrow. We'll look at a couple more really powerful verses, and so it'll be important for you to join us tomorrow. I'll see you then.
Give me Jesus. Give me Jesus. You can have all this world, but give me Jesus.